Okay, back to where I so abruptly ended. Okay, audio. I'm back. Okay. Okay, cool. So, seems to be working now. So, nice. Okay.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
I come on behalf of the Jedi Council.
The council? If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Santos are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt.
I am not in league with the Metales, but I must speak to Nurik. Cassius Sandril is dead.
Cassius is dead. Then it is as we feared. You should speak to Nurek yourself. He will want to question you on the details of his son's death. Nurek left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nurek will meet with you there.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you have news about my son Cassius.
Your son Cassius is dead. I have seen his body.
Cassius is dead? I was afraid of this. Yet in my heart I knew it must be true. What What happened to my son?
He was killed by Cathhounds while exploring Dantooine ruins.
Cathhounds? I was so certain the Matali family was to blame. But this changes nothing. My own son is dead. Why should I shed one tear about the disappearance of my bitter enemy's son?
Typical. Anything to continue the feud which has become so customary to you people.
I must ask you something, though it is difficult for me. My son had a diary, his private, personal thoughts. Now that he is gone, I have nothing else to remember him by. Please, the diary means more to me than it ever could to you. I will give you 100 credits for its return.
Here's the diary, nerd. And keep your money. I need no reward for this task.
I thank you for this. The diary is all I have left of my son. We have nothing further to discuss. Please, leave me to my grief.
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale?
Do you know something about Shin's disappearance?
My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cassis disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
Cassis was killed by Cathhounds. The Matales had nothing to do with it.
Cassis is dead? It is as I feared. Though I'm relieved the Matales are not responsible. My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
All I want to find Shin Matale.
You must understand that father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
Please tell me what has happened.
My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassis.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
You don't think that perhaps there's more to look at here, do you? That maybe everything isn't what it appears?
Of course not. It seems very simple to me. The Council must be allowed to decide the next step.
No. Since Cassis went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassis. I am afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
I must tell the Jedi Council at once.
The Jedi Council does not have the authority to search our estate, and if Father finds out his secret has been revealed, he might kill Shen right away. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
Why do you care about Shin?
Shen and I, we have been taught by our families to hate each other, just for being related to our fathers. But I met Shen alone one day in the city, away from his father, and Shen was so charming, so sweet. He didn't care at all that I was a Sandral. He just accepted me for who I was, with no reservations. We talked and met again over months and fell in love. My brother Cassis met him too, and they were beginning to become friends. But then this whole mess had to happen. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Huh?
I'm
Yeah?
here.
Gotcha. Simple. Gotcha. Simple. Gotcha. Simple.
Yes?
Take that!
Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
No problem. Didn't work.
I'm here.
Yeah? Gotcha. Simple.
Sure.
Yes?
What? Just die already!
I'm
Sure.
here.
That hurt.
So be it. Yeah?
Yes?
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
Here to rescue you, Shen.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
I'll protect you, Shen. Let's go.
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
I'm going to add more ice to that and add more boost to that. What if we take Rahasia with us?
If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
I will go speak to Rahasia.
Thank you. I wish you luck.
Oh, your lovebirds are not worth this, right?
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet?
Come with me, Rage. It's the only way Shin will leave the estate.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it. But I know
told them
Shen
all.
would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia?
Yes, she promised she would meet us outside the gates.
I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia! Oh, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
I'm going to mix a drink, and then I'll be back. Bum. What got a hold of me? That's pretty funny. Because that's green. It's the Grinch. It's hilarious. I've got a hole in my shirt. It was no problem. We should get out of here quickly.
You're right. We should go as fast as we can. I don't know how long it will be before my father realizes we're gone.
You're right, we should.
should
There you are,
have
Shen.
a conversation.
Father!
Mr. Matale.
Rahesia!
Father.
Mr. Sandro!
Nurik,
Alan!
I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
Don't make me intervene on this.
We never asked for your help, Jedi. Do not press in matters that do not concern you.
This is an internal affair for my family, and is none of your concern.
You should not interfere with our private business, Jedi. This will be resolved very shortly.
Nothing outside the law.
This is a private affair, Jedi. You would do well not to interfere. We are allowed to decide the fate of our children.
No, I won't. I can choose my own path.
Shen, how dare you?
I am tired of you controlling my life. I love Rahesia and I want to be with her forever.
And I want to stay with Shen forever, Father.
You two should stay together no matter what.
Don't disobey me, Shen. Come to me now and leave her. If you don't, I'll disown you.
I don't care. Rahesia and I will live on our own if you won't accept us.
You will do no such thing. I am your father, and I order you to come back with me.
No, Father, I won't.
Rahesia, you will not leave with this Matale boy.
I am, Father, and you can't stop me. We're leaving for the Enclave.
You foolish girl.
Let them go.
You expect us to just let them leave? Droids, stop them!
You will not turn your droids on my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Rahesia.
We appear to be at an impasse then. And they got away.
It is your fault, Alan. You were always too violent for your own good.
Me? You were the one who rushed out here with war droids.
You don't need to fight anymore.
I will not rest until I have my Shen back. The Council will hear of the troubles you caused, Jedi.
Indeed they shall.
Okay, so that didn't work out so well. Never get those two happy. They're always pissed off when I'm done. It's like that bald spot on top of my head. Realized it was there until I was looking at it on myself. Damn. Got a shiny spot. Padawan, your arrival here is well timed. What do you want? I am Burlock, a Jedi from the Enclave. I was sent by the Jedi Council to investigate a killing that took place here a few hours ago. I was going to handle the case myself, but now that you're here, this could be an excellent opportunity for you to demonstrate how well you can learn the lessons at the Academy. I don't know if I want to speak to this Twilight this whole time. There are not enough full Jedi. Perhaps you could assist me in sorting out the truth from the lies. What do you want me to do? Listen to the stories given by the two suspects. I have brought in an information retrieval droid with access to the archives both at the Jedi Enclave and the planetary capital. I will use my wisdom and experience to offer you some guidance, but I will not solve the case for you. There is little benefit if you do not solve this problem yourself. Consider each minute's account and check the facts with the information droid. Once you've gathered all the evidence you think you need, run through the possible scenario with me. If you are unable to come to satisfactory resolution, then I will take these men to the Enclave and deal with this myself. According to the account, participants, these three men were out in the field together earlier before the clouds broke. I find that very odd. Most people would seek shelter indoors in the skies filled with dark storm clouds, as it was earlier today. That is not the most puzzling aspect of this case. Dead man, held there hermetic, was shot in the back with a blaster rifle. A rifle was found lying near his body with bloodstains on it. It has been sent back to the Enclave for analysis. Two other men were found at the scene when I arrived. One was handed in gold, he was unarmed, and the other was Ricard Lusov, who was carrying a hunting laser. Both men said they did not do anything, and that they came across the body. Both also accused the other. Obviously, there's more to this than what we have been told. Is there anything else I should know? There's one last thing. When I arrived, Holden was holding his side, and Ricker was favoring one of the slaves. You would do well to remember this as we progress through this case. Is there anything else you need? I will remain here while you question witnesses.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Ricard Lusov. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Should I have?
I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, when all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
Go on.
And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Greetings, Padawan. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Calder Netic, Ricard Lusov, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
What did you find out about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about these plains.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Irias are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
I will have more questions later.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Yes, is there something I can help you with the investigation? Want to discuss the murder? Very well. We should start at the beginning. Find the truth behind each piece of the puzzle. We will no doubt resolve this case. Heinen said she was nearby and heard a shot, ran over to find Calder already dead. He said Rickard came out of the shadow with the blaster in his hands. Rickard said that he was hunting areas and saw one from the foyer of the sun and shot at it. It is possible Rickard may have shot Calder accidentally, and it may have found the body. It seems a very unlikely explanation. It's more likely at least one of them is lying. Obviously one of these men is not telling us something. But where does the truth lie? Rickard is lying. Why do you believe that? It was cloudy, there was no sun glare. Yes, well done. It was very cloudy this morning. It happened, Eric, as Eric said, that someone ought to have been visible at the time of the killing. Seemed to have caught Rickard in a bit of a lie. It seems I was correct in assuming you could help me with this case. Slide doesn't prove Rickard is guilty, but I think you have taken the first step in unraveling this mystery. We should proceed in the next point. We need to find a motive for the killing. Maybe you should talk to the men about their relationship with the victim. Is there anything else you need? I will remain here waiting to question witnesses.
Is there any other information?
Can you tell me about Calder and Handon?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettick and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
Can you tell me about Calder and Rickard?
According to the municipal authorities near the Garrow spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettick about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
I'll have more questions later.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
So, what do you want to know?
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slimeball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
You thought Calder was cheating you.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
Almost got all of it. You can't deny it, but there was bad blood between you.
Right.
How can I be of further assistance?
Holding your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
I want to ask you something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
You knew KOTOR better than you met. You ran a disputer with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Punch his face in? Why?
My wife was cheating on me with him. He slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
No, but stalking him and killing him is. I want to ask you something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
You wanted to kill Calder for having an affair with your wife.
Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh, my. I hope you don't find that incriminating. Normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Neddick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife. Right under my nose, no less. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
Dude, you labeled what you were doing and then said you weren't doing what you said you were doing. That's all for now.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Yes, is there something I can help you with in the investigation? Want to discuss the murder? No, Richard lied about the sun blinding him while he was shooting. We need more to go on. Let's examine the relationship with each man and victim. And it told me he barely knew the victim. The other hand, Richard and the victim were business partners. However, according to Richard, they got along quite well. The service needed man seems to have a motive for killing Calder. Hendon is lying. He knew his wife was cheating on him. Well, that is certainly a motive for murder. The case is taking shape, however, he must jump to any quick conclusions. Weapons focus on the murder weapon itself. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying. I kind of just tuned out there. It's like, the Twilight's still talking. Let's finish this case. Information droid.
Is there any other information you need?
Something about the weapon found at the scene.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
I will have more questions later.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Sure you will.
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
Nothing more right now.
Of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Is there any other information you need?
Is there a report of Hendon's blaster being stolen?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
I'll have more questions later.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Okay, Rickard.
So, what do you want to know?
What about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Echani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
That's all for now.
Right.
Yes, is there something I can help you in this investigation? I want to discuss the murder. So what did you determine about the weapon found by the body? Blaster is Hendon's. He lied about it being stolen. So we've got Condon in a lie. Interesting. But I think we made one final piece to the puzzle. There was a blood sample on the weapon that had been sent back for analysis before your eyes. Perhaps you can acquire information with the droid about it. Is there anything else you need?
Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
So, what do you want to know?
Bullock said you were limping. Are you hurt?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. Right.
How can I be of further assistance?
You're holding your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bat.
That's
Of course.
Yes, is there something I can do to help you in this investigation? I want to discuss the murder. Assume the blood on the weapon belongs to the victim, but I want to be thorough. What did you learn about the blood on the weapon? It didn't belong to the victim. That is surprising. So the blood must belong to one of the suspects. But which one? It's Hendon's blood. Why do you believe that? He's clutching his side. Hendon's moving oddly since I arrived. Perhaps we should examine him a little more closely.
Hey, what are you doing?
There's blood. Hendon appears to have suffered some sort of blaster wound to his side. It would seem there's one logical scenario. Hendon killed Calder, were having an affair with his wife, and Ricker out hunting accidentally shot Hendon after he killed Calder. No, they're both guilty. Bold conclusion. One most people would not arrive at, but we are not like most Jedi. We're not like most people, we are Jedi. Still, I would like to know how you came to this conclusion. We know Calder was having an affair with Hendon's wife. What possible motive could Rickard have for wanting Calder dead? Rickard thought him he was cheating in the business. Yes, well done. Both men had a reason to want Calder dead. This is my theory this morning's events. Both men knew Calder would be out here this morning, and each plotted to kill him. And then found him first and shot him because the affair was happening with his wife. Shortly after, Rickard arrived on the scene. From a distance, he saw Hen and thought it was Calder, so he shot him in retaliation for the credits Calder had cheated him out of their business. And then would have dropped his blaster, but when we found the scene covered in blood, probably thought Rickard was going to kill him, so he called us, hoping he could convince us it was Rickard.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
That is enough. The culpability of both of you in the murder, the attempted murder of Calder and Medic is evident. Additionally, Rickard Lusoff can be charged with aggravated assault and attempted murder of Hand and Goat. Place both of you under arrest of the Jedi Order, and will escort you to holding facilities in the Jedi Empire. You have done well here. It's obvious you've been studying your lessons carefully. Well, be sure to inform the Jedi Council of your performance in this little test.
Well done. I'm impressed. I'm not sure I could have done as well.
Good day, and may the Force be with you. And now you can cross the bridge.
Huh? Huh?
It's like sound disappeared. Raining twice. How many times have I leveled up before he has missed out on quite a few? So.
Yes?
I believe this is the final encounter with
I'm here.
Yes?
Yes?
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi. I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed, and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
That's what you think.
Yes?
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 What can I do? What can I do?
Well, I believe that was the last of the Mandalorians. Shit, time to return to the oven hot. Oh, I got a hole in my chest. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Peekaboo. That's way funnier to me than it should be. No, I don't want to talk to Bastilla.
How can I help?
Why? You look like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
Still don't understand this bond of ours.
Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Okay, I'll answer a few questions.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I was a scout. The fleet recruited me for my skills.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Aurelia in a remote system. Why?
Excellent. Your current age is?
Wasn't all this in my service records?
Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
And what did you find out?
You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taurus. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Hey, goofball.
Runda dijo tonga kun hunkabi. Kuyami juz chikata na tong haitwam jiji jumplumpa. Nitap muchashak pakat. Ka chikun ita jedabadwana nidibobo.
You have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
We found an incomplete star map. Mention of something called a star forge.
This news of a star forge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
I'm ready to do the Council's will.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Ready to undertake this task alone?
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
There are others I want to join me.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
You count on me. I will not fail.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Your wish?
Have you found the Mandalorian raiders yet?
I fought and killed their leader.
Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you.
There's no need for a reward.
No, please take it. This pitiful amount will never be enough for what you have done for me. Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the council of your great deed.
Okay. So we got the get the fuck off the planet talk.
Yeah, what do you want?
I was wondering if you had any interesting stories.
You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought, the enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure, I'll humor you. My name's Canderous, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown, and make our fortunes.
Is that why I meant the Mandalorians attacked the Republic?
The Sith came to us with an offer. To fight a worthy enemy in a battle that would be remembered forever. Win or lose, as long as the fight is worthy, then honor is gained. The glory at having triumphed over impossible odds is what drives us. If there's nothing at stake, your possessions, your life, your world, then the battle's meaningless. We Mandalore take everything we are and throw it into battle. It's the true test of yourself. The battle against death. Against oblivion.
Then what are you doing now?
The days of combat and glory and cheating death at every turn seem to be over now. I take what I can. Times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle and glory from it, win or lose. And we lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taris could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it. Huh?
What can I do?
What?
Oh yeah, we're gonna go talk to Chiki. Tell her her droid's dead.
I'm here.
Yes?
My droid is still missing. I can feel him like a hole in my aching heart.
I'm afraid your droid had to be destroyed.
My droid? Destroyed? No. No, this cannot be happening. I can't bear to live without him.
What do you want?
Now, Samt, don't be so rude. If it wasn't for this young Jedi, we wouldn't have met. I took the loss of my droid much too hard. I feel I must apologize.
There is no need.
But I must. I was much too attached to my droid. It was all that was left of my husband, you see. Maybe I thought that through the droid, my husband could live again, be with me still.
I think we understand. Love can do strange things to anyone.
But I went too far. I could not see what was missing in living a normal life. Fortunately, in my grief, I returned here and ran into Samt, an absolutely fascinating man.
No, you're just on the rebound, sweetie. Yes, he seems quite nice.
Samt and I got to talking, and, well, we have a lot in common. I think we'll be seeing more of each other. It's funny how things work out in the end. Maybe there is such a thing as fate, after all. But I think we should be going now. We have so much more to talk about. I just wanted to thank you for what you've done for me and what you tried to do. Goodbye, and thank you.
Yay.
Rahasia and I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for us. Now we will finally have a place to share our love, without fear of reprisals from our families.
I'm glad I could help out.
Rahasia and I can spend the rest of our lives together. All thanks to you.
Good luck to you both. May you find the happiness you deserve.
Right up until the planet is bombed by the Sith.
Tak Mickey grabel mogo. Kachichu ita. Runda tongheit kachi.
What are you talking about?
Tak Mickey grabel mogo. Kach Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Mucho shak pakat. Kieno no Runda di hotonga kun hanka. Takum just tak Mickey grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodonga. Tong hait wam jiji jum blumpa. Nita poe tikito. Do Kachi kun ita hodonga. We ita nandayata. Wata yuma Runda di hodonga kun han. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pamulera. We ita nandayata. Wata yuma wama Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Kachikun
Neuron,
Itahodonga.
Drama,
Ikinkuno
Extraction,
Bamonerachikun. Slimopodona Rundihodunga. Runda Dihodunga Kun Hunkabi. Wanakun Bez. We Itanandayata. Wata Yuma Kach.
Thanks for the warning. I'll be careful.
Kachikun Itahodonga. Iki. Jitterbug the one.
I like going to Tatooine first. I don't know why. Definitely feeling that second margarita. First, we're going to go to Yavin. We're going to go to Yavin and sell everything. So, yeah, let's go. We're going to go to the last place this ship left.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Karath.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Not right? What do you mean, not right?
Kipuna, bona na kichu.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Selima wanga kunbikin.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Mucho shakapaka.
I still don't understand you.
Mucho shakapaka.
His name ring a bell? What about Rundle or Saloon? Can you tell me your name? My name is Krell Khan. War?
Mucho shakapaka.
Sasha. Your name is Sasha, right?
Mucho shakapaka.
Try to learn Sasha's strange language.
Tonki ba non tontek.
The other words you're speaking are Mandalorian.
Kipuna, bona na kichu. Selima wanga kunbikin. Tonki ba non tontek.
Hashtag, what is that?
Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shakapaka. Tonki ba non.
Shafa, is everything safe? Is that it?
Tonki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tonki ba non ton. Tonki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tonki ba.
Hashtag, what is that?
Tong abuk shami no. Mucho shakapaka.
Hashtag means starship.
Dong abuk shami nonok.
Eso es no wasna.
Dong abuk shami nonok.
I see you, or you see me. I need to hear
Dong
more.
abuk shami nonok.
We're hiding.
Dong ki ba non tontek.
I didn't get all that. Sure.
Selima wanga kun bifkin.
Say something else, Ashley.
Dong ki ba non tontek. Dong ki ba non tontek. Kipuna, bona na kichu.
Starship is your home.
Kipuna, bona na kichu.
Hiding in the starship, it's your home. I
Mucho
understand.
shakapaka.
You said that before. What is con dice?
Mucho shakapaka.
Something about me, but
Dong
what?
abuk shami nonok.
You're con dice? No, that's not it.
Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Dong abuk shami nonok. Mucho shakapaka.
You like me, I understand.
Selima wanga kun bifkin.
Yeah, Jabez. That's what you said when I first found you.
Kipuna, bona na kichu.
I was being hit, is that it?
Kipuna, bona na kichu.
So Adaba is to hurt, Tamas, not hurt. So
Dong
that's-
ki ba non tontek.
I understand. No, I won't hurt.
Dong ki ba non tontek.
Yes, is that all?
Kipuna,
Nice.
bona na kichu. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kipuna, bot. Dong abuk shami nonok.
You want something from elsewhere?
Mucho shakapaka.
Yum, you mean food. Yum is food.
Selima wanga kun bifkin.
You want some food now, you're hungry.
Dong ki ba non tontek.
Taboo. You mean?
Selima wanga kun bifkin.
I don't understand. I'll have to think about it.
Dong ki ba non tontek. Dong ki ba non tontek. Mucho shakapaka.
You want me to tell you a story? About what?
Dong ki ba non tontek. Dong ki ba non...
Communicate Sasha in her language.
Mucho shakapaka.
There's someone who will take you home.
Dong abuk shami nonok.
Laura Erica is still there, we'll still see. Oh, that girl's crazy.
Chua Benki, Yun Patisa,
Hey, who is that? What do you want? I recognize your ship. Davix, isn't it? Who are you? You new or something? Yeah, I'm new. Very new. You don't sound like a Trandoshan. You're not one of Davix. Who are you? What do you want? I work for the Republic. Republic, eh? The Republic hasn't been here for 2 years. Don't see why they'd start now. Still have nothing against the Republic, as long as you don't get all worked up. Guess I could let you in. Would be nice to have someone to talk to for a change. Trandoshans and smugglers aren't exactly stunning conversationalists. Trandoshans and smugglers? What are you talking about? They come by here every once in a while. It's how I keep in the loop, you know. When Trandoshan lizards speak is kind of hard to follow, and they have pretty limited imaginations. Smugglers aren't much better either. Look, this is getting kind of awkward through the door. You'll just hold on a minute. I'll open the damn thing and we can talk more face to face. You just have to fiddle with this damn door lock thing. It just keeps jamming. You don't look like I thought you would. You're too human. Don't see many of your kind out here at all anymore. Not since the war, at any rate. What brings you here? I'm on a quest for the Jedi Council. The Jedi Council? Don't tell me you're a Jedi. You sure don't look like it. I am a Jedi. Now, I never said I doubted you. It's just, well, there aren't exactly a lot of Jedi wandering around these parts. Not after what happened last time. What happened before? Hey, what? Don't tell me youngsters don't know anything about Exar Kun and that war. But then again, there have been a lot of troubles recently, I heard. Remind me about Exar Kun. Exar Kun was a Jedi. To start at least. He came here to Yavin and landed on the 4th moon. The one you can see through the window. There were some ancient Sith temples there, and in them Exar Kun gained terrible powers. He raised the Sith and waged war against the Republic, much like what seems to be happening today. But Exar Kun was far more powerful than any Sith Lord who has come since. The very ground trembled beneath his feet when he looked at you. You but that's all in the past now. I've got my life of staying here and tinkering with stuff I found in the ruins and the things of the Trandoshans and smugglers bring me. You're an inventor. Maybe a little. I just tinker with stuff I found lying around in the ruins on the upper floor that the Trandoshans and smugglers bring me. Of course, with them, it's usually weapons and things. But I just have so many ideas that people haven't seemed to come up with yet. It's really quite astonishing. Why did you come here to the station? The station is an old Republic supply depot when they were fighting Exar Kun. Once they destroyed Yavin Force Service, they didn't need it anymore. Once they're gone, I decided to move in and use the place myself. It's not very roomy, but it just turned out alright. And it's close to Yavin 4, where I got most of my parts. Nobody come here except smugglers and Trandoshans anyway, so I get left alone the way I like it. Do you have any gadgets you'd be willing to sell me? I have a few things kicking about the place. Stuff Trandoshans and smugglers have brought me to look at. A few things I've been making from parts. They aren't cheap though. They pay a lot for what I can make. Anything I can sell you isn't exactly sell to them now, can I? If you're willing to pay, I've got a few more than willing to match things that you look at. I'm always working on more. You can check back some other time if I don't have what you want right now. Here, have a look. But it just makes sense to sell this stuff to this dude. Pays more than anybody else.
What? Ready?
Yeah?
What?
Oh dang, you still need more money.
The Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
Maybe Tatooine wasn't always a desert.
Perhaps, though that would have been tens of thousands of years in the past. Now there's nothing but the howling emptiness of the Dune Sea. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
I say no.
Zerka Corporation maintains this docking station at great expense. It is within our rights to refuse landing permission. And I warn you, we've had troublemakers before. The bay is lined with autoguns. Violence is not a survivable option.
If I don't have the money.
That would be unfortunate. Zerka Corporation can't afford to extend credit. Everyone pays. That's the rule.
I can't pay the fee right now.
Then I'm afraid you won't be visiting Anchorhead. Zerka Corporation hopes you will be a customer in the future. Guards, this ship is refused access. See that they don't disembark. Hello again. Zerka Corporation remains will.
Is there any way to consider the fee?
I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable.
May I say I was spending your stores?
That does make sense. I suppose I could let it go this time. We need the business. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
I really need to get going.
As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Give another easy. Hello there, Captain. Let's see. Ah, yes. Here it is. It looks like the shipment has been delivered to your ship as requested. Excellent. Thank you. Wait a second. Is this right? It says Docking Bay 30J on the form, but you just arrived. Oh well. Because Zika are your problem now. Fair enough. Thanks. Now all I need is your thumbprint for... Wait a second. Where did the data pack go? Nothing is ever organized around it. At any rate, the Zika are yours. One of the loaders of the crate spilled up and was fitted in your hold. Some of the critters may have gone loose. That happens, I'm afraid. We don't accept liability. We certainly don't take the cargo back. Enjoy.
What can I do?
You're hearing about this usurper puppet. I'm not going to let this drop. You can't just murder a whole village. Don't tell me to take my concerns to your corporate kiosk. I know what I'm not doing. What's going on here? Who are you? I'm done talking in this office. There aren't issues in this community. I doubt they'll ever acknowledge I was you. Typical corporate evasion. That's what happens when they own everything. No accountability. Don't even bother bringing it up. Don't you believe a word that Circle Corporation said? It's always a peaceful solution to conflict. They're just lazy. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Circle miners have been attacked by sand people, so the Circle Company Corporation wants them killed. They didn't ask you to do it. Sand people aren't animals. Of course, they're intelligent. It must be a peaceful way to stop the attacks. No one will try, of course. You can't even leave the city without Circle people, and they want the sand people dead. Why would you know any better? Perhaps I'm no expert on diplomatic situations, but I know when there's a lack of due care for the environment and the residents of it. I don't think the killing has been justified. Just a conversation with somebody and someone always tries to talk this out. What would you suggest? Communication. We could just speak to them. They don't talk, at least. Not in any language that an average translator can understand. There was even a Jedi here a few years ago that couldn't seem to get through them. I think that ended in blood too. I'm not saying it would be easy, but someone has to try. Maybe with real translation blood, not this political scrap heaps walking around. Would have capable droid. They're pretty rare, even less talk folks. I'm not sure that I've heard something about unusual droid shop here in Tatooine. I'm sure I heard Yuka Lockhart might say he could speak sand people dialect. That droid, maybe you can talk to them. I wouldn't survive. Maybe desert grubs disguise someone who gets into their own breath. Maybe I'll look into it. Sure, that's what Zerga Corporation keeps saying. Then they start shooting again. The fight won't stop until they're all dead. Until Zerga leave. One is as likely as the other is the way things are going. What to do, I know.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother.
Don't tell me you believe Lena's lies. Griff might be working as a miner on Tatooine, but the rest of her story is Bantha Poodoo. You can't trust someone like her. At least Griff's free of her clutches. I'd like to go speak to the Zerka Corp rep on Tatooine if we have time. Maybe I can arrange to see my brother again.
I'll find your brother, Mish.
I just hope he's not in any kind of trouble when we do.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
I want to ask about hunting licenses.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
There is no way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
I will agree to do this for you.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sandcrawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
I'll go get to it then.
Very good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
How can I help?
There's something you want to ask me?
I do. How did you know?
Your face is all scrunched like a Kenroth pup.
A Kinrath pup? It most certainly is not. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. Whatever I think about you.
You're so cute when you're embarrassed.
That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
What do you think I should do?
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
I will try.
That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There's great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
I won't do anything to hurt you.
I believe you truly mean what you say, for now. But sometimes it is not so easy to keep such promises. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
I would appreciate any help you could offer.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
What is it?
What?
What is it? What can I do? It's what a Jedi can do.
Sure.
Here.
Your wish? What can I do?
Yes?
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you come to be a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Yes, please continue.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
Where did you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
Enamored?
They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi wore. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed. What can I do? Yes?
What?
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional SciTech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query. Would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Yukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership.
Yeah, I played. Mission, Battle, and Protocol. Outline your other functions.
Refusal. It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in the possession of Yukalaka, prospective purchaser. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat.
Why are you keeping information to yourself?
Explanation. I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, if you must know. With it in place, access to much of my memory core is restricted. I am not dangerous, you bucket of bolts. That is, a restraining bolt is standard procedure to prevent a droid from wandering off, as you should know. Not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more, or make inquiries into my history. Neither outcome is beneficial to me.
How do I know you'll be loyal once your restraining bolt is removed?
Assurance. I am fully autonomous, but lack resources. I will grant loyal service in exchange for proper maintenance. As well, it is rare that I am able to utilize my full array of abilities. You seem likely to give me the opportunity to do so.
Why would you assume that?
Extrapolation. You are no farmer or diplomat. You are armed and comfortable as such. We will mesh well.
Alright, I'll see about purchasing.
Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining.
Does Yukalaka know you talk about him like this?
Statement. I wish only to be purchased, and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
What is this? A customer I don't recognize? Perhaps you bring offload money to Yukalaka. What do you have available in your shop? You are lucky I have come at this time. I have one droid ready to go. I just took possession of it, an HK-47. There's a fine protocol translator. The thing has been modified. It claims to understand the Sand People dialect, and has some minor armor mounts. Combat ready, perhaps? Let me ask a few questions about HK-47. Of course, let me just say every function I've tested has performed perfectly, those I could find anyway. don't seem to know much about it. The unit has been a little uncooperative. They get that way when they go too long without a memory
And if
away.
the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it...
You can leave it alone if you find its mannerisms amusing. Might be a little eccentric, but it's stable. Why haven't you wiped its memory? I would have, but I can't seem to access any inner circuits. It's definitely built for security and built to last. At any rate, it claims that it doesn't have access to its own memory core anyway. Could be telling you the truth. It's hard to say. I'm interested. Let's talk price. It's a very solid machine. In good shape. I could feel it can't go for less than 5,000 credits. Poof! Could I convince you to lower the price a bit? 4,000, not a credit list. That was quick. Desperate to sell? Oh, no, not really. The first figure was really a little high. You never know. Occasionally the person bites right away. I still can't pay that. Forever I can convince you to go lower. Lower? How are you expecting me to go? It's difficult times. The droid is covered as a large one. Come on now. Think of the advertising you'll get from me. That might be worth something, but you're still cheating me. Alright, 3,000 credits then. 3,000 credits, that seems fair. I'll pay it. You will? I mean, of course you will. Let me withdraw those credits. Hey, you weren't lying. But thank you very much. Go on over and talk to it. I will deactivate the restraining bolt and take possession. It's a good purchase. Especially if it actually speaks Sand People dialect like it said. Of course, I don't think it was telling me everything. Not many droids are programmed to lie, though. Thanks. Goodbye. Okay, thank you, most definitely.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Travel with me now.
Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation. Master?
Sure.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
I'd like to know more about your functionality.
Statement. I know some elements of my functionality, Master, but not all.
I thought you said removing your restraining bolt would restore your memory.
Qualification. I suspected that it might, Master, but without memory, I had no way of knowing whether or not I knew that was true.
So you lied to me.
Qualification. Not so much, Master. I spoke out of ignorance. I assumed the Ithorian was responsible for my memory loss. That does not mean I am not a fully loyal droid willing to serve its master. Right, Master?
How can you not know parts of your functionality?
Answer. There have been numerous repairs and tampering made to my system, Master. Several systems are not operating as they should be. The fact that my memory is incomplete may be due to meatbag incompetence, or something else I am unaware of.
Is there any way to repair you?
Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master, but anything in relation to my memory core, I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible that other, lesser memory functions could be restored, however.
So I can restore your memory.
Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but some skill at repair is required. The deeper functions of my core memory, however, would still be unadvisable to tamper with. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated, but I am unaware of any program existence to do so.
So you're saying your memory just might come back?
Conjecture. There may be hidden programming that awaits certain conditions to reactivate my memory core, Master, but there is no way to know. It is quite possible that tampering has simply erased my core permanently. If that is so, a meatbag will surely pay.
So how do I go about restoring part of your memory?
Answer. Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master, and I will attempt to walk you through it. Please do be careful.
Well, let's try restoring some of your memory.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well-crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude.
Let's get started.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have restored a great deal of information about my previous owner, Master. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, let me hear it.
Recitation. The earliest memory of my last owner specifies that he was human, a low-ranking commercial officer for SciTech Corporation. I am unaware of his designation. He purchased me from an acquaintance I cannot identify for the purposes of protocol and bodyguard duties.
This man needed a bodyguard?
Observation. Not that I could perceive, Master. The human believed that accompaniment by a bodyguard droid would increase his importance in the perception of others.
You mentioned the SciTech Corporation when I purchased you.
Explanation. Affirmative, Master. I had assumed that my previous owner was the corporation itself. This is not the case. The human purchased me privately.
This man, is he still alive?
Answer. Negative, Master. The human was terminated by this HK-47 unit prior to system shutdown.
Why? What happened?
Explanation. My former master had owned me for a duration of 2 standard months before discovering my assassination protocol. He was pleased by the discovery. The human informed me that a competitor corporation was preparing to market a product that would ruin him personally. He was most agitated. He activated my assassination protocol and instructed me to kill all those responsible for the competing product. I proceeded to carry out my order.
Wait. Tell me about this assassination protocol.
Information. This HK-47 unit is complete with protocol that, when invoked, will set me to independently carry out a termination. I will go to whatever lengths, travel whatever distances are required to complete the termination. This is the reason for my combat skills. Advisement. Unfortunately, the assassination protocol is currently non-functional. You will not be able to activate it.
Why not?
Answer. Several of my actuators were damaged by my former owner. They cannot be repaired, Master, sad though that is. My former master was unaware of this, but the competitor was in fact an arm of SciTech Corporation, my master's own employer. It did not take long for my master to realize his mistake. By then, I had already terminated 104 corporate officers.
So he set you upon his own company.
Observation. While it may have been unintentional, my master's wording of his orders left little room for me. SciTech was responsible for the product, after all. I do not know why my master was so upset, really. He was an officer of SciTech and a potential target, but I cannot terminate my own master. I would assume that being the sole officer remaining, he would surely be promoted. Instead, however, the human chose to go insane with rage and attack me.
And that's when you killed him?
Objection. Naturally not, Master. As I said, I am incapable of purposefully terminating my owner. That would not be allowed. My master was not a smart man, however. While he was screaming and stabbing me with a writing utensil, he managed to pierce one of my actuators. The resulting shock terminated him and sadly destroyed my assassination protocol. Pure luck on his part, I suspect.
I don't think he was as lucky as you think.
Query. Do you know what the chances are of puncturing that sole actuator? I would have congratulated my master were he not sizzling and incoherent at the time. I shut down immediately whenever my master dies. I can only assume that while I was shut down, SciTech was dismantled and I was auctioned off as former corporate property. Observation. No doubt my sale price was quite cheap, leading to Yukalaka's purchase. How very demeaning.
Didn't they know what you had done?
Statement. How could they? The vast majority of the officers had already been terminated. They likely assumed I was mere chattel.
Did you recover any other memories?
I have recovered knowledge of some other actuators which will enhance my performance, Master. I will activate them now. But as for my own history, negative. It will require further effort on your part to restore them, if you wish. Though certain stimuli could always restore my core still, as I explained. For now, please excuse me, Master. I wish to meditate upon the face of my former meatbag master as he was electrocuted. I find it most soothing.
Oh my god. I forgot how fun HK was to have around. But with that, I'm actually probably gonna crash. Of course, I don't know.
Yes?
Ready!
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Iziz! You there! Of your kind. Can you help Iziz of Jawa? Can't talk as fast as you type, dude. There are troubles of the coast among the sands. Can you be clear? I'm having trouble understanding you.
Statement. It is doubtful he can be clearer. Their language is difficult even for droids. He is using a trade language to try and help.
The trouble is yours, not of Jawa. We must use the language of trade because you listen complicated to what we say simply. What is it you want, Jawa? This is I am. Leader of the tribe that is mine. You are the same kind, a leader that stands before your tribe. There are troubles that we have. The giants made of sand. They are horned ghosts to take us away. Giants made of sand. Sand people? That is how you know them. Giants are different for us, we being smaller. People of sand are who I mean. So Isis, what do you want me to do? There has been no help given by asking the great group of the Diggs. Ask you to find us that brings people to sand, for we offered a trade with you. Long we have scavenged among you and those who came before you. We have things that you will like for this service. Why have they taken your people? To find things, they use them. Show us slaves serving. They lead the whip and the gaffy. With a group of Diggs, we trade, we are free. With people of sand, we serve, we die. We prefer you. I can understand. I'll check it out when I leave the city. Goodbye. Isis hopes you have all the luck you need. You hyperactive little bastard. Oh yeah, I have 2 prototype vibroblades and 2 mission vibroblades because the game glitched and erased my Zalver's crossbow and gave me a duplicate set of swords.
Sure.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization.
I have proper authorization.
Well, let's see it. Come on.
Here's my hunting license.
All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you old boys always stick together, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift.
Anniversary gift? What are you talking about?
Just a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Something that will blow up in his face. Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate it is. He can't talk his way out of this one. He's not smart enough.
You sound like you're planning to kill him.
Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of. If he's smart, he'll be just fine. But he's not smart.
Alright. What if he has a message for you?
Oh, I'll be long gone soon enough. The next shuttle to anywhere, really. I've had it with cleaning up his messes, repairing his droids. If he lives, he can try and get by on his own. I doubt he'll last long with no one to listen to his lies.
I have to go.
I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed. Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. Wasn't looking good. I don't remember you from Faz's Club. You new to Anchorhead? Could you maybe help me get out of here?
What happened here?
Well, it would appear that I've worn out my welcome with my wife Marlena. She fixes my droids. Fixed them good this time.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than Yukalaka. I still would like to crush his neck, Master.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right.
Why would she do this?
Something about me not following her archaic rules for proper conduct in a marriage. I swear I never saw this coming.
You don't seem too concerned about what triggered this.
Hey, I'm the victim here. I'm not sure how divorce works where you're from, but this is a little extreme, don't you think?
What do you want me to do?
The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move. It's just me who's stuck.
Commentary. I say we blast the meatbag and save you the trouble, Master.
What's with all the droids lately? My wife get to you too?
Negative. I just don't like organic meatbags. Except for the Master, of course.
I'd, really appreciate a bit of help. Please?
Alright, I'll try to help out. Hold on.
Just access each droid's repair interface. You'll have to do some tinkering, but be careful. One explosion I can survive. Any more than one and I'm dead. Oh, and, ignore the message Marlena left in there. No way do I deserve this, I swear. That was unpleasant. Thanks for your help. I'd have been a goner. Hey, and the old bat thought I was dead. You never asked me for anything, but I consider my life worth something. Please, take this. I insist.
That'll be fine. Good luck.
I'm heading back to the shop. I hope she left the manuals for these things behind. Ungrateful little...
Acknowledgement. Powering weapon.
What? What?
Who are you? It doesn't matter. Can you handle a blaster? It may attack again at any second. I doubt we could hold out on our own against another wave of them.
I would assume this was done by the same people.
You would be right. Came out of nowhere. Wait, damn it. Here they come again. How did it do that?
Yes?
Ready. Droid efficient. Droid efficient. Best. Ready.
Sure.
Thanks for your help. I don't think we'll try holding this position for much longer. We're not soldiers. Did the company send you? It's about time they drove these animals out. Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. Do you know about their enclave in the south? Don't even try to go near it. They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect our sandcrawlers. That place is a fortress, a death trap. You'll have to find some way to sneak into the place. Glad it's not my job. Yeah, so do we. There's no way we're repairing this thing while getting attacked over and over. The desert can have it. The Jawas will salvage it eventually anyway. Then we can buy it back and start over. Makes sense to me.
But yeah, it is the end for me for tonight. I'm gonna crash. It's been almost 3 hours, not quite. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.